Hello! Well, it's been a while. Japan's very hot at the moment. It's coming into summer. Not looking forward to it. Last couple of summers, it's been ridiculously hot. Mosquitoes. I've been bitten. Christ, if you can see my arm already. And I think 2 days ago I found a cockroach this big. No joke, it was pretty ugly. But the reason why I'm doing this video is because it reminded me of something about Japan many years ago when I first arrived and learned something. And this is deception. The Japanese people, they're not really religious, so they don't really have any moral foundations. Maybe traditional, which is, yeah, it's okay, I guess, it's pretty good. But because they don't have moral foundations that are based usually on a god or something, I'm not a believer of God, but generally where our morals seem to have originated from. Um, they act accordingly to traditions or, I guess, money. And if you, I don't know, a businessman or something, and there aren't any really moral obligations, really, per se, so you can pretty much do whatever you want. The reason why I'm mentioning this is because I've been had again, just like I was many years ago. And the reason is, in Japan, everything, everything from cars to chocolate to lollies to biscuits, um, everything is uber small. I don't mean just small, I mean like really small. Like Japanese people are smaller than most people. Um, and as I mentioned before, they have small fingers. But, and that's probably a reason why they're actually very thin, because the food's small, so they don't eat much. Whereas in America, the food's very big, so you get fat. Actually, it's probably good not to eat much food. In fact, Japanese way of making small things is probably a good thing. But it's really disappointing. And it's disappointing for two reasons. First one, you think you're buying something big, but it's actually small. And the second problem is the amount of plastic that they use. Like, it's ridiculous. If you buy a bag of lollies, like a small bag of lollies, it has all these little wonderful colours everywhere. It's like little funny anime characters and manga characters drawn, that kind of face on them. Really happy looking face. Is that a good face? I don't know. But they're really cute, and if you shake the bag, it's like, oh, it's like, sounds like a decent amount. However, after you buy the lollies and you peel open the bag, you look inside, um, it's very, there's nothing in it, pretty much. It's just plastic, because when they have a lolly, like some lolly bags you open and there's just lollies. You can chuck your hand in and reach out like about 5 lollies and just throw them in your mouth. But in Japan, each lolly, every lolly is handcrafted with plastic. So it's in a plastic little bag. And sometimes there's 2 plastic bags. That's right, 2 bags, 2 plastic bags covering a lolly. So you open your bag, grab the lolly, oh, okay, oh, another bag. And then you can finally eat it. Usually after about 6 lollies, your hands are completely knackered because you have to freaking unfold every single piece of plastic just to pry open this one little lolly. And when you've got like a packet of like 20 lollies, that's 20 times 2, which is 40 little plastic bags you've got to open up. It's just horrendous. Yeah. But the second reason, which was actually the first reason, is the deception. So, when you buy something, or when you go into a convenience shop or a supermarket, there's like a picture of the food that you want to buy, and it looks amazing, like just beautiful, some sort of gourmet food that you just think, oh, I'd die for just a little taste, give me just a little taste, don't do anything. That you go crazy, because it looks really nice. In Japan, they love to make things look nice, they really like to make things look nice, and everything looks like beautiful, and it just looks like you want to eat it. Like once you have once that first gaze reaches the package, you just think to yourself, oh, I want that, I want that. And normally you buy it. So these packages are quite attractive. So you see this package of like a chocolate bar, and you think to yourself, wow, it's a good chocolate bar, I want to buy it. But sometimes you think to yourself, I don't want to spend too much money, so is it a big chocolate bar, or is it a small chocolate bar? I want to know. The package suggests that it's very big, and it's bountiful, and it's huge, and it's delicious. However, when you actually buy the box, and then you peel open the wrapper, and you have a little look inside, no, it's ridiculously small. Like, honest to God, just disappointment. Perfect example. And the reason why I've made this video. Some of my students, well, yesterday was the last time I was teaching some of my students at my school, because I'm no longer working on Saturdays. Ooh. And I thought I'd buy them some chocolate and lollies to say, thank you, that was fun, see you next time. So I went to the supermarket and I saw this attractive box. Can you see that? Look at that. Look at that delicious cookie. Look at that. Look, let's put my hand. Look how big it is. Look how big that cookie is. And just imagine taking the cookie and putting it in your mouth. I mean, look, just look. Look at the center. Look at that good chocolateness. Surrounded by, like, some crunchy crumble stuff. And then on top of that, a thin layer of sweet chocolate. Oh yeah, this is stuff. So after seeing this, I thought, looks good. It looks big, looks delicious. Look at the size of the box. This is a big box. Look at this box. It's gonna be a big biscuit. But lo and behold, look what you find inside. It's kind of hard to find. That's right. Does this at all resemble the chocolate that seems to be displayed on the package? No. And look, even if you open it, okay, now we'll. Look at that. Look at that. It's like a nickel or a dime or a very, very small coin. It doesn't really look like that at all. So again, very, very, very disappointing. But there's not much. That's pretty good. That's really delicious. I'm gonna buy another one. Alright.